Okay, Appliance Boot Camp. We're gonna give YouTube a few minutes to get started, to get the notifications out. I want to thank everybody for tuning in, the ones that's coming in. Like I said, give YouTube a few minutes to actually let everybody notify that we're actually live now. We had an Appliance Boot Camp uh, this past weekend. It was really good, really good. Really enjoyed it. I'm starting to enjoy. I'm enjoying these better and better each time. I feel like I'm actually being able to actually teach them a little bit better. So I'm really enjoying them. We getting great people coming through here. Everybody gets along in the class. Like I said, it's like we old friends when all of us get together, even though we just met. So we just got through with the class and it was really good. And I'm here tonight to give the new prices. I got the link to the Appliance Boot Camp online. And we're gonna let a couple more people get in, and I'll go ahead and give the new prices. What we're gonna do going forward with Appliance Boot Camp, we're gonna combine both. We're gonna combine the online with the actual Appliance Boot Camp live, because what's happening, I'm finding out when they come here, people are doing well, but we go over a lot. We go over a lot in a short period of time, and people are going out and they actually are doing well, but when they leave, sometimes because we go over it so fast that they might need to have a little bit something else once they leave to kind of give a refresher and for them to actually be able to refer to once they get back home, because it's just like a whirlwind we go through. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna actually combine the two. So going forward, if you purchase the Appliance Boot Camp live event, you'll automatically get the Appliance Boot Camp online. They're gonna be combined. So that way, you can actually whatchamacallit, when you leave here, we're gonna update the online. So the online gonna have the exact same appliances that we have here in the live event. So we're gonna get brand new appliances in here, and we're gonna actually have those appliances actually on the online, on the Appliance Bootcamp online. So therefore, everything that we're getting taught here, you're gonna get the same thing when you go home. You can go back and look at it. The other thing that we're gonna do too, we're gonna have it so that you can make payments. So starting off, going forward with the live event, we're gonna break that up into two easy payments, and that way you can. And when you make the first payment, you'll automatically be able to get the Appliance Boot Camp online. So what you can do, you can actually start working your appliance repair business, start learning before you get here. Because I found out the people who actually has done a little bit, had a little bit of exposure before they got here, they really, really done well after they left. So what we'll do, you when you sign up for the Appliance Boot Camp and sign up for the Appliance Boot Camp live, you'll have actually you'll get the drive-in cleaning, you'll get the blender course, you'll get all of the Appliance Boot Camp online, and you can actually go ahead and start making some money. And then by the time you got to make your second payment, you will actually have you actually be them should be them made a little bit of money, kind of ease that burden off of you. And the actual cost that we're gonna be going to, the actual cost that we're gonna be going for 2020 is gonna be 1650 for everything. 1650 is gonna include the online, and it's gonna include the live event. And you can make that in two payments. One payment be 825, and the second payment be 825. So after you make the first payment, you'll automatically get all of the Appliance Bootcamp online. You'll get the actual drive-in cleaning course. You will get the blender course, and you can actually go out and start making some money to build up for your next payment. And once you make your last payment, then you're eligible to come to the live event. You can't come to the live event until you paid it up in full. And once you paid it in full, then you can come to the live event. And like all the live events, you can come back as many as you times as you want. And you have access to everything we do here at the live event. So that's the way we're gonna go forward. We're gonna actually run a deal starting on the 28th, starting this Thursday. Like I said, the new price is gonna be 1650 for everything. Starting this Thursday, we're gonna run a deal for $1,000 up until December the 14th. And what I want to do, I know some people get paid at the first of the month. Some people get paid on the 15th. I want to make it so that they can actually catch that Black Friday deal. So on the Black Friday deal, for those for like that 2 weeks from November the 28th to December the 14th, you'll be able to get the Appliance Boot Camp live and the Appliance Boot Camp online for one cost of $1,000, and you have to pay that one in full. That one's not going to be broken up into two payments. That'll be a one-time payment of $1,000, and after December the 14th, then it's going to go to the next to the our price that we're going to be at for 12. It'll be 12 $1,650, and with that $1,650, you'll be able to make two payments. Also, what we're gonna do, we're gonna put the dry vent course. And some people who don't want to come to the, don't want the entire appliance boot camp, but they want the dry vent course. We're gonna run that on sale too for that 2 week period. That'll go down to $150. And the blender course, we're gonna release the blender course on Thursday too, and you can buy that for 175 if you want that. That's where we're gonna be at. We got stuff that we're adding into the appliance boot camp. We're gonna be adding the turbo chef ovens. Those turbo chef ovens, that's what you see at all of your subways and all of your tropical smoothies and a lot of your cafe stores and Starbucks, where they don't have oven hoods and they're not actually frying and cooking food. They're actually using the microwave and the oven combo. You're gonna see those at a lot of those cafes. We're gonna actually have those at the new appliance boot camp. So you'll be able to whatchamacall. You'll be able to learn how to repair those and go out and make some of that money. And I'm teaching y'all everything that I do. Those are things that I do in my business. And so that's the stuff I'm going to teach you all. Also, what you're going to get in the actual business course, I'm going to include the cost of doing business so you know how to calculate your cost of doing business. I'm going to include the policies and procedures, and I'm also going to include paperless office. My office is totally paperless. I don't do anything with any paper. We don't write paper. We don't use paper for nothing. So if you want to make your office totally paperless, that will be in the actual course. And these courses also will be available for purchase outside of the entire course. So if somebody just want to get the business course, they'll be able to just get the business course. That's what we're going to be putting together starting next year. And like I say, if you purchase it now, when you purchase it on the 28th this Thursday, you'll get the older version of the appliance boot camp online, but we're gonna be making updates to that. So the as the updates come, you get all the new updates. As the new appliances, we start the ones that we're gonna bring in and put into the new appliance boot camp facilities. We're gonna start making new videos with those. We're gonna update some of the videos that we have there. Some of the videos, we done those when we first got started. Just like anything over time, I've found better ways to teach it and different methods of teaching some of the stuff that we taught in the first online course. So I'm gonna be updating those, and like I said, it's gonna be going forward. We're also gonna have phone support starting next year. I haven't got the hours and stuff together yet. I'm gonna wait till I get closer to opening up in the new building, and I'm actually hired. I'm not actually hire somebody. Then I come out with how the actual phone support is gonna be. Now, far as people who have paid for the appliance boot camp online and people who have came to the live event, we have now combined the two. I'm still working with talking with people. I'm in communication with Teachable and myself and a couple other people on the best way to combine that where we can combine where y'all can actually come in and actually get the online and come to the live. Right now, because like I say, the Teachable is not. They have to get a portion of it. The appliance boot camp. I have to kind of get a little portion because we're gonna have the ongoing support and stuff. So I'm trying to do it where as minimal cost as possible, but it is going to be a small cost. It's going to be very small to combine the two, where Teachable can get their part if you have to go on Teachable to actually get it, or if I can find a way where they don't have to get their part, then we can merge the two all together. So, but I'm going to be coming back later with that because I'm still trying to work that out. All right. So I just want to come out and let y'all know that's what the new prices are going to be. You're going to be able to get the online and the the Appliance Boot Camp live. You're going to be able to sign up from that directly from Teachable. You go there and you make your payment directly there, and they'll handle all of that going forward. Also, uh, hopefully by this week, the appliancebootcamp.com that'll be up and running. So there we'll actually have that in place where if you anything you want to know about what's happening, the new dates, how directions, how to get in contact with us, anything that's happening with Appliance Bootcamp, you better go directly to that website and get everything that you need to know. And that website is this right here. I'll put it in, and that's where we're gonna start going if you want to get any information. I'll constantly be still coming here doing the live feeds, but other than that, any information you're gonna want to go there to appliancebootcamp.com, and that should be hopefully that should be up. That it was supposed to be up by Thursday. Right now, we still got a couple of things we're working on, but on Thursday, you better go directly to appliancebootcamp.com and sign up, or you can go directly to the link I'm putting here, and I have it in the description. But you should be able to sign up either way there. You can go to the website and sign up, appliancebootcamp.com, or you can go directly to Teachable and sign up. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna actually, like I said, I'm in the process of editing videos and putting them up. So I'm not gonna be here very long today. I'm just gonna go through the chat real quick, and then from there we're gonna actually, I'm gonna get back to actually editing the videos and getting ready for this big release coming up on Thursday. All right, all right. So 89 Dr. Funk, hey, how you doing, man? Glad to see you. Kevin Roberts, all right. Good evening, Mike, ABC family. Hey, Samaran '05 line. What's up, Iron Mike? Hey, how you doing, man? Kevin Bryant, what's up, ABC family? Hey, Trex Elite Property LLC, aloha, aloha, evening, everyone. El Moss Hiva, what's going on, Mike? How's it going? Thank you for the services, is Elmo. Okay, all right, no problem. You're welcome. All right, Untamed Kango, class number 2, tag teaming with JT starting the first leg. All right, there you go. All right, Jeffrey Ron. Where's the drive-in cleaning and how can I find it? It's in that link. If you click that link for Teachable, you'll see the drive-in cleaning course right there. That's where it'll be at. All right. Iron Mike is the greatest. Thank you, Robert Jump. I appreciate that, man. All right. Cormer USA. Hey Mike, how's it going? What do you charge home warranty companies for seal system jobs? $85 an hour. Nah, that's higher. If I'm gonna do a seal system, I'm gonna do somewhere around no probably about 900. 900 is gonna be the minimum I'm gonna do a seal system for because I don't want to do it to start with. But 900 if I'm gonna do a warranty call, 900 is gonna be and they're gonna have to supply the parts. All right, TC Appliance Repair. Hello, Mike. Hey, how you doing? All right, Jeffrey Ron. What if you're enrolled in the online course already? How does the pricing differ? With that, what we're gonna do? We're gonna actually, I'm gonna actually see how I can merge all over. Because right now, if you, that's another thing too. If you already enrolled in the online course, you actually enrolled through uh, Hustle Academy. Going forward, we're splitting the two off and it's coming directly to Appliance Boot Camp. And so what happened when we make that split, you got to finish it up over on a Hustle Academy. But to make things smoother and make things cleaner, we need to keep Appliance Boot Camp with Appliance Boot Camp. So that's why I was saying we got to figure out a way how to bring you all over into here, and you all get the live event and all that stuff. But yeah, right now you finish it up over there, and in the next week or so, I'm gonna make an announcement on how you all can actually come over into the Appliance Boot Camp live, and you'll still have access to the Appliance Boot Camp online and all the new updates that we have there. So uh, and it's gonna y'all gonna get a credit. Y'all definitely gonna get a credit for the if you bought it online at JT's place, you're gonna get a credit towards the new stuff. But I want to get the price or where it's just as minimal as possible with Teachable pulling you over. Yeah, and these and Jeffrey Ron, all these courses going to be on Teachable, but it's going to be on the Appliance Boot Camp. We're not gonna mix stuff anymore. Where we have Appliance Boot Camp and we have Hustle Academy. Hustle Academy will still be up under JT, and Appliance Boot Camp will be under Appliance Boot Camp, which will be up under me. And we still work together and stuff, but to make it cleaner so people not going to his place to log in and people not coming to my place to log in. We got to get it one centralized place, and that's the best fit to have everything that's well Appliance Boot Camp up under Appliance Boot Camp. All right, how you doing, Mr. X? All right, okay, yeah, we broke the payments up 825, two payments, and the reason why we done that. I want you to actually, when you make your first payment, you'll get enough information where you can go out and you can make enough money to make your next payment and make the money to come to the live. And like I say, you're not allowed to come to the live event until you paid in full. Okay, yeah, that business course come. Marcus Muhammad. Good evening, boot camper. It's been a minute since I caught a live. Busy, busy, busy. Yeah, I haven't talked to you in a minute, Marcus. I was talking about you this weekend too. All right. Kevin Brown, hey Mike, what would you recommend for power if I'm using a storage unit to flip appliances to be able to test them after I've repaired them? You can get you a generator if you got a generator. Get you a generator and take it out there. All right, 89 Dr. Funk. When I used to eat lunch at Subway, they always had their microwaves out of order. Yeah, they always out, always out. Yeah, I want to thank Appliance, not Appliance, Tropical Smoothie. They actually gave us one of their older Turbo Chef microwave oven combos, the ones they used to cook. They got new ones. I installed their new one today, and they let me take the old one. So that's the one we're gonna actually train on. So I really appreciate them for that. Hey Juan, how you doing? All right. Okay, let's see. They got some networking going on. Shimon '05 New Line, line, New Jersey in the building. Yeah, we had several people from New Jersey. Matter of fact, we had some people from New Jersey. They live right beside each other and didn't even know it until they got here. They're next door neighbors. All right. Sammy Saunders, what's going on, Mike? Hey, how you doing? Kevin Roberts, what about if you already signed up and paid for the live event in January? Yeah, if you already paid for the live event in January, that one is still under the old format. It's not under the new one. So you still fall up under the old one. It's not up under the new stuff that we're currently doing. And January, I'm looking to be in the new building in January. It all depends on the roof. Right now, the roofer guy is with the holidays and with the rain we have. I'm maybe second or third on the list. So he think he can get me in before Christmas. If he do, then we'll definitely be in there the beginning of January. Otherwise, it might be the middle of January. So I haven't posted up any dates yet for the new appliance boot camp, other than the one we're gonna have. If we have to, we can still do that last one here. But what we're gonna do once we get the roof on, and I have a more solid deadline, we're gonna get in. I'm gonna post the new dates, and once I post those new dates, if you already paid, then you just go in and pick the dates that you want to come, and that's the date you can come. Oh, TC Appliance Repair. I finally read the recommended books. Profit First, Rich Dad, Think and Grow Rich. All right, these books change the way you look at everything. Thanks for all your information. Oh man, you're welcome. Thanks, thanks. I appreciate that. So $1,000, I can get the three services and come to class when I pay on Friday. Um, so $1,000, I can get the three services and come to class when I pay on Friday. You got to can you whatchamacallit, can you can you word that a little better? I need to know how you got that. Can you word that a little better? Okay, Sam Manor. If I do one call a day, will I have enough volume to do it daily or once every other day? If I do one call a day, will I have enough volume to do it? Yeah, you can do 8, 10, 15 calls a day and have enough volume. And you can do it 7 days a week. Yeah, it's plenty of work out here. It's lots of work out here. Lots of work. Hey, Mrs. Harris. All right, Hey, Mrs. Sneed. This live is amazing. Okay, how you doing, Mrs. Harris? I think Mrs. Harris, she has a marketing advertising book that comes out in this area. We should be doing some advertising with her this year. So I think that's the same one that's in the live chat. All right. And War Bachelor, thank you for this great information. You welcome. You welcome. All right. Um, Douglas Martin. Hello, Mr. Mike Sneed. How are you doing? I'm doing good. And like I said, this weekend was really good. Uh, First time I'm seeing people. Like I say, it's funny. I see people coming here to Appliance Boot Camp with what we call those good government jobs, and first time I've seen anybody to try to lead the railroad. We had one guy that came. He works for the railroad, and you hardly ever see anybody say they want to lead the railroad because if you work for the railroad, especially if you marry, uh, it, whatever you get in retirement, your wife or your spouse get it too. So no, the railroad that's better than the government job. So nobody wants to leave them. But we had a guy this time that worked for the railroad that wanted to get out, and and it still amazes me because, like I said, all this time you hear all this stuff about all these jobs and how well things are going in these certain industries, and then you what you call then you see these guys pop up that's working in these industries, that's working at these jobs, and they tell you, "Hey man, ain't all what it's cracked up to be." And they trying to run and get out of this thing. So I was actually surprised that he wanted to leave the railroad, but yeah, he was looking to leave the railroad, and that still amazes me. And the thing too, I was talking to some other guys that's in the appliance repair field, and what like I told you, sometimes with us because we're in the appliance repair field, we kind of get stuck caught in this little bubble where we think everybody is doing the same thing that we're doing, and it was funny. The guy that I was having, I wouldn't say a debate. We was having a dialogue over Facebook because he couldn't believe people were going to pay $100,000 for a college degree and won't making $100,000. He thought it was stupid. He thought the doctors, all the doctors and stuff that goes out and get $200,000 in student loan debt. He thought all of them was making 300 and $400,000 a year. And I was trying to explain to him, nah, the average doctor and stuff don't make but 100, 150,000. You know? And I said, what happens with the doctors? They actually skew the numbers because they put something like a heart surgeon or a neurosurgeon, some of these specialized surgeons and people in there. But on the average, a doctor don't make no more than 100, 150,000. That includes your dentist. Now, if he's an orthodontist and an oral surgeon, he'll make more. But most of your general practice dentists, they make 150, no, 150,000. But then, like I told them, they have to go 200,000 or more now in college loan debt to get the degree. And then if you're gonna be a dentist, you're gonna go $1 million or more just to open up your practice. Versus now, you can if you're gonna do appliance repair, less a couple of $1,000, you get all the training you need, and then you 1500 $1,500 van, you in business and you making the same amount he's making. But I said the main kicker is in appliance repair, you get to a point where you can duplicate yourself. Meaning, at any time I get ready, I can hire technicians to go out and do the work, and I don't have to do it anymore. But if you're a dentist, regardless of what, I don't care if your back hurting from bending over, or your wrist hurt, or your hands hurt from putting them in people's mouth all day, you got to get up every morning and go do that work. It get to a point where if you're a small business owner, You can actually duplicate yourself, hire as many, you can hire 300 people to do what you're doing. And you can collect the money and don't have to go out there and do the work. And that's what doctors and them don't have the luxury of doing. If you're a surgeon, if they call 3 o'clock in the morning and somebody need surgery that you perform, you got to get up out the bed and go perform that surgery. So that's the difference between what they do and what we do. And he couldn't believe it. He said, nah, he thought I was telling a lie, but I was telling him, nah, it's the truth. Okay. All right. All right. All right. Douglas Martin, I'm doing good. Okay. Ann from the LBC. Hey, Mike. It's Ann from the LB. I'm back in the LBC. Boot camp was amazing this weekend. I loved it. Everyone watching this live should attend you if you have not already. Thank you, Ann from the LBC. Yeah, I finally met Ann from the LBC, man. We had a good time. Thank you for attending. All right, Grow Life. Say you're gonna see us in December class. Okay. All right, CCH 1978. What's up, Mike? I finally got an application from Old Republic today. Gerard did his first call on Sunday. Oh, okay. Wow. Okay. Everyone in our group are moving forward. There you go. There you go. All right. Gerard did his first call on Sunday. There you go, man. I appreciate that. Did you ever find out what company the guy from Memphis was dealing with? No, I didn't. But if you listening, man, I don't want to say your name on social media, but the one I guess you're referring to the one who only does weekend calls. If you could just text them what third party warranty company in the live feed, if you could just text what third party warranty company you're using, or if you can just text me and I text them tomorrow and I get it, and when I come back on Thursday, I'll be able to tell you. All right, Marcus Muhammad. Hey, Mike, I'm currently at four. Wow. Here go Marcus. Hey, Mike, I'm currently at 4 to 5 calls per day. I had 7 calls once with only 2 that I had to order part. Wow, that's amazing. That's amazing. He had 7 calls once with only 2 he had to order parts. Ah man, so he closed out 7. If he closed them out with third party warranties, that's a lot of money. He made over 700, $800, maybe close to 1,000 that day. That's wonderful, man. That's wonderful. Shamline Five. He's saying he gets the ABC vent cleaning blender course for your Black Friday. Yes, yes, yes. That's what he get for the $1,000. He get the ABC. You get the ABC live event, ABC online. You get the vent course, the blender course. You get all the business course. You get everything that I offer. You get it for $1,000 on Black Friday, and and you be able to sign up and come to. You won't be able to come to the live event that we're currently having, but the new ones that we're gonna post in the new building, you better come there. Okay. Tax Elite Property LLC. So the people that fall under the old system structure, you will be releasing or telling us the cost difference between the Black Friday special. Before, yeah, yes, I'm gonna. I have that before the Black Friday special end, or I'm gonna have it before they begin. I'm gonna have a way. Yeah, you'll be able to get access to the blender course and the driving course. Yeah, you better get both. Yes, that's what you be able to do. You be able to get the boot camp, the online and the live, the drive-in, the blenders, and be able to come to the class for $1,000 on Black Friday. Yeah. Okay, Untamed Keiko, getting a government job is like a goal or accomplishment. It used to be back in the day. We used to say those good government jobs. You can get a good government job because we figured the government couldn't fire you. So that's what everybody wanted. And the government, it used to be like if you work for the state or something like that. They had guidelines. If you work so many years, you're gonna get so much money. And if you had a degree, you'll get so much money. It wasn't so much based upon performance. So what happened? African Americans, we liked that because we felt like everything was out on the table. So you knew what you had to do. So they say, okay, if you get a degree, you get $50,000. Then you'll go get a degree and you'll get $50,000. Then they say if you work for 20 years, then you'll get this amount of money with a degree. And so everybody knew what you're going to get. And we thought that was the right way to go. because we thought everything else was unfair. At that time, it was unfair, and the government was the only one who was really putting things on we thought on board. So now those jobs now are people are running from them. They don't like them because they're saying they taking too much of their time and they can't go out here and do anything else. So they're running from them. I guess that's why I still ask them why they want to leave, and they just tell me they can't take it anymore. But like I tell everybody, when you become, like I said, our target age range is mostly men, 35 to 55. When a man hits that type, hit that age range, he doesn't want to work for nobody else, and he don't want another man telling him what to do. So I know that for a fact. All right. Yeah, you saw that. Yeah, that was the guy saying that we don't make more than a doctor, and I know for a fact we make more than more or even equal to a lot of dentists and stuff. And like I say, I have friends that are dentists, and we talk about it quite a bit because we look at it. No, here you are. You don't have to go to the schools. You don't have to go into the debt, especially with a dental practice. You don't have to go into the dental practice debt, and I don't have to go. No, I don't have to go out and do the work. I can send anybody to do the work. No, he could easily my dentist friends they could easily train somebody to actually clean somebody's teeth or fill a tooth. Even with the dental hygienist that's there, he still got to go there and look behind her. After she cleans somebody, no, you notice the lady who clean your teeth, the hygienist. Soon as she get done, the dentist got to come in and he got to look at it and talk to you too, regardless. So he got to be there all day, or she has to be there all day. Versus me, I send my guys out there. I don't have to be there. I could be laying up on the beach. I could be like you have seen. I could be in Puerto Rico for a week. I could be in the Grand Cayman Islands for a week, and nobody never knows. And I still keep making my money. If they do that in a dentist office, you're gonna have to bring in another dentist and pay them to do it, or you're gonna have to close your shop. All right. Here we go. Okay, yeah, I'm glad you pumped up, Grow Life. Way to go, man. Be Logic. Hey, how you doing, Be Logic? What's up, Mike Sneed? I done made it back. Glad to hear you made it back there good to the Ville. Uh, had a good time at the boot camp. Can't wait to come back and get a chance to make work on some commercial appliances. Okay, yeah, can't wait for y'all to get back here too, man. B Parker is the boot camp every month. It will be every month. We've been having them every month, but in January, we got one in January. Yeah, we have one every month. We got one every month. So with the January 11th date, no, the January 11th date is gonna be it's not gonna change. It's still gonna be it's still January the 11th. It's not changing. Okay, thanks. Okay. KT Pretty Trio 2020 beyond the goal is to win the game early. I'm 24, so I'm trying to start early. Yeah, if you get in the game, if you can win the game in your early 20s, you set. You know, JT he's still in his 20s, and he pretty much done he don't pretty much won the game before he got 30. I think the first time I got out the rat race, I was like 29, 29 getting ready to turn 30. And at that point in time, I was pretty much I was pretty much retired, believe it or not, at about 29. I didn't I had enough subs and enough stuff going on where I didn't have to actually go out there and work anymore. And I got lazy. I had the what they call the 4 hour work week. I probably had right at about 4 hour work week that I was doing, and I got lazy. I was trying to learn how to play guitar, just doing a bunch of crazy stuff, and wasn't actually keeping my mind focused on the business. I had put the business on just total autopilot. I was just letting it just run itself with no attention at all. And when I looked up, we was heading in the ditch. I had to come back and get back in the driver's seat. I think I might have been maybe 30, 33, 34. I jumped back in the driver's seat, straightened things out, and I was back out of it again by the time I was 40, probably before I was 41. I think before I was 40, 41, I was back out the driver's seat and doing what I'm doing now. So I like I said, I was out by 30 and had jumped back in for a second, and now I'm back out again. All right. Uh, Okay, they networking. Are you still grandfathered in? Are we still? Yeah, y'all still grandfathered in. You still grandfathered in. You can come back to as many boot camps. If you came to a live event, you can come back to any live that you want. And at the live event, everything that's on the online is we do it we do it in the live event. So you won't be missing anything if you come to the live event. But if you want to be able to log into to Teachable, that's the only thing that I'm having to go through with the actual people who actually are doing the live, who actually came to the live event, give you access to log into Teachable. We might have to work something out where I have to do something on the actual on my actual website for you all to grab that information. But that's what I'm working on now. Yeah, Juan, there'll be a Black Friday special prices just on the blender course. The blender course is going to be $100 on Black Friday, and after Black Friday, it's going to be 175. For the dry event is going to be 150, and after Black Friday, it's going up to 225. Clinton Jackson, man, I thought doctors made at least 300,000. Most doctors go to school for like 12 years and come out making just over six figures. That's losing the game, if you ask me. Yeah, yeah. One time I was winning the game, but so much stuff you can do now to make six figures. That and doctors are getting outsourced too. Believe it or not. Uh, you go to the doctor now. You go to the hospital now. They got a computer screen in front of you, and some doctor sitting over in India, and he tell you stick your arm in this device. It's like a little robot, and they take your blood pressure, and he examine you and do everything from some other location. So they're getting outsourced too. And the other thing too with the doctors that's coming out making over 300,000 and stuff. Uh, nah, they're not. And that's one of the things. One of my buddies, he does a lot of loans. He loaned money out for people a lot for one of the major banks, and he refused to go to a doctor. He said he's not going to no doctor, no dentist, or nobody if they 55 years or younger, because he said he see their loan application, they so far in debt. He said you go there, they're going to pull your tooth. They're gonna put you on dialysis. They're gonna take a kidney because they so far in debt, they got to do something. You ain't leaving out there with him making no money on you. So he said he don't want nobody, no doctor working on him if they under 55 because he see all the debt they in. Okay, yeah, Greg B said he got choice and 210 on standby. Okay. Yeah, now brain surgeons make that amount of money. Yeah, brain surgeons and special the specialists, they make that money. They make that and some. All right, they were networking. All right, they go Gerard from ATL. Hey, how you doing, Gerard? All right. All right, they doing some networking. Uh, Greg B, Mike, by you being so wealthy, do you still have any business goals? I'm not. Believe it or not, I'm not. I'm not. I'm not. I'm not so wealthy. I have cash flow, but I'm not so wealthy. I have cash flow. That's what I have. Wealth. No wealth. Right. Wealth is stored. Is a stored value. I don't have a big lump sum. All my money and everything I have is getting invested and turned over. I don't have a big lump sum of money that I can just set back on and just let my money make money. I'm not there yet. I'm not there yet. But what I do have cash flow. When I say I have cash flow, I mean I have things that produce cash for me on a constant basis that doesn't require me to go out and do any actual. I'm not trading my labor for time anymore. I've done things in the past that actually that I'm still getting paid for right now. They're creating cash flow, and from that cash flow, I'm actually now putting that stuff into like stuff like real estate. So once the cash flow, if it ever get turned off, I have it stored up in real estate. Once it's stored up in real estate, the real estate kick in cash flow. Now, once I get to a point where maybe my kids are grown, everybody's out of college, all everything else I need is all everything I got is just told. Everything I got now is paid for. Now think about it, but once I get all my stuff completed, like my houses and stuff, I haven't completed all my houses. Once I probably get all my houses and stuff completed, get all the commercial property completed that I just purchased here now, and I'm constantly getting that. Um, at that point in time, I will start to become wealthy at that time, because now all my cash flow and all my reserves is going to actually building up my real estate portfolio. Once I get my real estate portfolio situated, then I will be wealthy because then I have the stored value of my real estate and I have cash flow coming off of that. So with that, I will be fine. But until then, no, I'm not wealthy. And yes, I do have business goals. Right now, the Appliance Boot Camp, that's a business goal that I have that I'm doing. I'm figuring this out as we go. This you see you saw when we first came here, we build out. You seen everybody seen the whole transition that we had the whole time we've been in appliance been doing the Appliance Boot Camp. We came here. We built out the first office building, the second office building, built out the YouTube studio we're in right now. We just purchased the commercial building. We're building that one out, and yeah, those are my businesses. My business goals to get Appliance Boot Camp where it needs to be. Then from Appliance Boot Camp, I'm gonna put another business in the actual other building right beside we have. I don't know what business yet. I'm still trying to think of that. And after that, depending on what comes down the pipe, I'm always looking for a good opportunity or something to have fun with. And this right here is fun. This is fun. This is really fun. James Sander, how long after should one look into hiring people to work for you? That's going to depend on you. Like I say, uh, hiring technicians and stuff, that's something totally different. That'll be included in the business course. I have a business course in there where how you actually hire people and stuff. I have that in there, and that's totally up to you if, what you want to do. But that's a totally different skill set. I found out one of the guys. I just found out this weekend. One of the guys came back. He probably came maybe less than 2 months ago. He came to Appliance Boot Camp, and he came back. And I didn't know, but he got several technicians working for him already, and he already he's not doing service calls anymore. He already got his business up and running. But with him, he already done business before, and he's real good at marketing and all that. So with him, it was an easy transition. If you've never done business before, it's gonna be a bit of a learning curve. KT pretty true. Um, I guess how long will it be able to get all three? Just only on Black Friday until December. Nah, you better get all three on Black Friday for that $1,000. Then after December the 14th, all three will go to that one price of 1650. And with that, I'm gonna break it up into two payments. So if you want to do after December the 14th, if you want to purchase it, it'll be broke up into two payments of 825. So you pay 825, and then a month later you pay another 825. Hey, now, Dr. Funk. Man, Mike, you need some well needed rest. Yeah, I do. And I need a well needed barber. My barber, because I'm working these late hours and stuff like that, I ain't got a chance to catch him. So I'm going to definitely catch him tomorrow. But yeah, I definitely need some rest. I told everybody that whatchamacall, from now to the end of the year, I'm grinding. I'm in my grind mode. But I really like it, man. I'll tell you, man, I really, really like it. When you get in this mode and you actually grinding it out. And I'm gonna take me a break too towards the end of December. If anybody watched North Carolina A&T, we won the MEAC again, so we be in the Celebration Bowl. So I'll be in Atlanta the end of on December the 21st, and I'll be down there to actually watch the Celebration Bowl. So that's gonna be the first break I'm gonna take, and then after that we begin getting ready to move into the new building. Curtis Massenberg, is it better to form your LLC by yourself or hire an attorney? I'll show you how to actually, if you come to Appliance Boot Camp or if you buy the Appliance Boot Camp online, I'll show you exactly how you fill out your LLC form. You can do it by yourself. You don't really need an attorney to do it. Clinton Jackson, uh, Mike, man, stop being modest. You wealthy, man. If you making at least 200K and don't have hardly any debt, you wealthy. You'd be surprised. Nah, that's not wealth. That's not wealthy. A lot of stuff come down the pipe. I'm not able to do. I'm not able to do. I'm not wealthy. I don't have my money. My money is just not working for me. I just got cash flow. That's it. ABC is a franchise waiting to happen. I hope to one day. Uh, Danny Sully, Mike, do you have the 2020 dates for your live event? No, I'm not gonna put those up. If you purchase the Appliance Boot Camp, you got the ticket. I guess it'd be like Willy Wonka. You got the golden ticket. You be able to come to the 2020 dates that we have. You be able to choose your dates, but I'm not gonna put the dates in until after I get a closer time with the roof getting repaired, and then I know exactly when we'll be moving in, and then I can actually start putting the dates in. KT Pretty Trill. Is it really worth it trying to get an electrical license? Yeah, if you get yes, if you can get an electrical license, yeah, it's really worth it. Because the electrical license, they the electrical contractor board, they protect your license. So what they do, they make sure nobody else can get in, and they limit the amount of people who can get into the industry. So that way, they make sure that your licenses stay up, and you make a lot more money. Your license doesn't come down. And like the appliance repair business, anybody can come into the appliance repair business. It's the last of the skilled trade that they haven't licensed yet. So, but the electrical, HVAC, plumbing, that gives you a license. If you got electrical contractor's license, HVAC, not as much as HVAC, but HVAC, we say you can print money with that. But electrical, same thing. You're gonna be good money all the time. All right. Dwayne H. What's up, Mike? Is it okay to give my info at CHH 1970? Congrats to him for attending class. Yeah, yeah, go ahead. Go ahead. He says okay. All right, I'll give it to him. I'll give it to him. All right. Yeah, email me CHH 1978 and I'll give you his information. Okay. Gone. If you only choose the online class, is the price 825. Uh, I hadn't thought about just doing the online. I didn't know somebody just wanted to do the online. But yeah, I can make that happen. We can make just the online, the 825 if you want to. We might even do a little better than the 825 just for the online. But yeah, I didn't know if somebody wanted just the online. All right. So I can I'll give you a price for just the online too. I'm gonna try to make that one a little bit better than the 825. Do you have a live event, a live ballpark number for the live? Do you have a ballpark number for the live event? Yeah, the live event is going to be 1,650. That's going to include both. So from now on, when you come to the live event, when you pay for it, you get everything. You get everything with the live event, and you can break it up into two payments. Now I haven't got the dates yet, but I'm going to post the dates. All right. How long working years? How long working years? Like 2 or 4. I live in South Carolina. I don't know what you say. How long working years? Like 2 or 4. Reword that, KT Pretty Trill. Oh, to take the test. Look at South Carolina. Look it up. South Carolina. You might have to work for somebody. I think maybe 4 years or maybe 5 years to take the test. Look it up under there. Go to their board of electrical contractors, and they can tell you. But you got to get somebody signed off. You got to get your company to sign off and say you work for them for that amount of time, and then you got to pass the test, and that's a whole nother thing. Yes, young Rick, the new dates will be posted on the actual website. Can you go over the Blender course again, Mike? Yeah, the Blender course is just gonna go over how this I'm gonna disassemble a Vitamix blender. It's not for like three parts in there. The guys that came to the live event this past weekend, they got to see it. It's not for like three parts in there. I'm gonna go over how you actually test the parts. Very simple, and then from there I'll go over how you actually market it, how you actually get customers, and that's it. That's all it is. The blender course. The blender course is very straightforward. Um, very simple. The blenders are very simple. I did not know. Like I say, I just do it for a couple of the tropical smoothies around here in this area. But I never really went out and market it to other people. I just do the ones here, and and that's it. And after talking to people this weekend, and they was telling me how many blenders here and there and that they seeing and they've been looking at and researching. I didn't know. Some of the places they told me I didn't know they had blenders. So yeah, so they everywhere now. And that goes to show with me uh, being in my little bubble. I didn't know they were as popular as they were. I know that the smoothies are gaining popularity, but they're telling me all of their gyms have them and how much they break at the gym. They were telling me the people in California and New York and stuff. They're just telling me all the smoothie places they have everywhere now. Where they got them everywhere. So I was just surprised. Okay, Greg B. It was 4 years to take the journeyman and master electrician. Okay, somebody's telling him about the test. Okay, you say he's real talk. I'm looking for that business structure and instruction. I'm figuring out the technical. Okay, yeah, I have that just available too. All right. Okay. If you went to college, that counts as 2 years. If you're in the union, 5 years. Now, I think the college is going to if it now if you engineering, depending on your engineering discipline, you can get either 2 or 3 years in North Carolina. But I don't know about if you're taking a technical course. If you took a residential wiring, a residential electrical course at a community college, that might be 2 years. Okay, that's good. Yeah, man, I don't know if I can work for someone for another 4 years. That's what usually happens. I'll have to automate appliance business. I have to automate the appliance business then to do that. I have to decide. Okay. All right. Fabulous like 50. Good evening. Hey, hi. Good evening, YouTube. Once, like I said, it's 9 o'clock now. It's been an hour. I gotta get in here. I gotta finish up some of this editing the videos. The videos gonna get released on what we call on Thursday the 28th. Once they get released, you'll be able to go out and buy them. Like I say, the the course is gonna I'm gonna put the link there. The online course and the Appliance Boot Camp Live is going to be all one cost, $1,000 from Thursday until December the 14th. You'll be able to get the dryer vent cleaner for 150. You'll be able to get the blender for $100, and and then once those times are once the 14th of December is over with, then we're gonna go to the actual Appliance Boot Camp Live is going to go to 1,650, and from there you can break it up into two payments. Once you make the first payment, you'll get all of the online stuff, and then when you make the second payment, you'll be able to come to the live event. So once again, I want to thank you all for tuning in. I'm gonna be coming back, making posts and putting videos up, and I'll talk to you all on Thursday night. Thank you.